Well, hey, Tree.Church, I'm coming to you once again. So many of you have already seen our video that we just released, but after we released that video, we got some updated information. So in the first video that I sent out, I was addressing what Governor DeWine said yesterday, that as of June 2nd, all restrictions will be lifted in Ohio. So I gave you our game plan going forward. But then after that, we were made aware that President Biden released a statement from the CDC saying that all people who have been vaccinated no longer need to wear masks indoors or outdoors. Now, there are some exceptions to that rules, but our churches don't fall in that. So what this has done is created some confusion for how we're going to operate as a church. What we clearly understand now is our government is saying to us that we have to take responsibility for our own choices. At this point, people have had enough time to choose whether or not they want to be vaccinated, and then obviously to extend that choice to their children as that opens up. So for us as a church, what we're deciding is we're no longer going to police this policy. Every single person has to take their own personal responsibility. Here's our fear. Because of what President Biden has released, we were afraid that people were going to show up on Sunday and not be wearing masks because of what President Biden said. And honestly, we don't want to get into the mix of asking people, have you been vaccinated or not, asking for proof. I mean, just the thought of that, that's not what churches are about. So we are now going to say it's your responsibility. So you can make the choice if you want to wear a mask or not. So if you want to wear a mask, here's what I'm going to say. No one is going to shame you. And I'm saying that to our church. We're not going to look down on anyone wearing a mask. We're not going to confront anyone. If you're not wearing a mask, we're not going to shame you. We're not going to look down on you. We're not going to confront you. We're going to allow each person to handle this as an adult and adults for their families. So when you come in, like all the things I said in the previous video, there's going to be some changes. We're still going to have hand sanitizer stations all around. We're going to remove the guards at the coffee shop. When you're being seated, we're going to leave the seats spread out as they have been, but our ushers are going to seat you. If you want some more space, let them know. If you don't care, they might seat you closer than we have been, and we're just going to navigate this together. I hope you understand the change. We have been submitting to the government, but at this point, our government is giving us two different messages, and so we're saying we're at the end of this. It's time for us to release the responsibility back to the people. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. You can email info@Tree.Church, and that message will get sent to the proper leadership person, and we will respond as quickly as we can. So everyone, if you are comfortable, I'll see your smiling faces on Sunday. If you're not comfortable, I'll see your smiling eyes on Sunday behind your mask, and I'll love you both the same. God bless you. See you this Sunday.